Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video. And you guys have been asking how I'm making unlimited packs for Team of the Season. This video is going to cover it all, showing you how we've been making our coins, how we've been making our packs, how our pack total keeps going up, how we're constantly opening player picks, all that fun stuff. So if you want this grind for yourself to continue throughout not only the rest of Team of the Season, but most likely throughout the rest of the year, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned. We're going to go over all that in the video. So first and foremost, this is more going to be a reminder than a tutorial for this first part. It's extremely simple to do. Make sure you guys do your daily login. I'm on the last one, day 6, which means I get an 80 plus times 5 pack, and then the bonus reward for finishing the whole group is an 84 plus times 5. Easy fodder to get yourself to put into different SBCs, but that's something you can do every single day. Same thing with the daily logins. I don't need to teach you guys how to do the daily gold upgrade, daily silver upgrade, daily bronze upgrade, but this is something you should be doing every single day. Not only is it an easy way to build out 44 total gold players here, this is going to be a thing that can get you some nice easy coins too if you're selling the tradable bronzes and the tradable silvers you get out of this pack. And who knows, you might end up packing a Team of the Season too. But essentially from that, you're going to be able to start building out 80 plus player picks or 81 plus player picks depending on what time of the week it is. And if you don't know, essentially EA keeps sending us player picks that are between an 80 and an 81. They keep switching it back and forth. The only difference is the amount of cards you need. The 80 plus player pick, you need 6 cards only with 1 rare. I believe the 81 is 8 cards. So a little bit is saved here, but the pack luck is technically a little bit down. I say technically a little bit down because we still get quite a bit of pack luck from these. So essentially what I do from here, any gold that is a 75 rated up to 79, I end up putting in here over time. We make a crap ton of player picks. So if you had nothing in your club and you just did the dailies for the first time, you're going to be limited with the amount you can make, but very quickly you're going to see yourself getting those 80 pluses and you're going to want to know what to do with them. So a couple different routes you can go. If you want to stick to the format of only 1 rare in here, you can. If you only want to make player picks and you really don't care about those league specific 25k packs, aka the one out right now is the premium BL and whatever the women's Bundesliga is, where you need 11 gold rares. If you're not caring about making these, those extra rares you can just treat as golds and keep chucking them into player picks because it's not going to matter. But if you're wanting to slowly build these up over time, I'll just slowly start stockpiling gold rares. You'll end up getting more in your club than gold commons if you're using a majority of your gold commons into the player pick. Now, you've started doing player picks. Hopefully you pack some Team of Seasons from this. Hopefully you get some walkouts. That's sweet and all, but what do you do with the low-end stuff? If you're packing 80s, 81s, 82s, what's kind of the route to go? A couple different things. First and foremost, 83 plus Team of the Week player pick. This is going to be your best friend for getting rid of low-end cards. Specifically, those 80s, 81s, and 82s are my favorite to put in here. Get you a tradable pack as well in each of these sections. So not only are you getting a 83 plus Team of the Week player pick at the end, where you could potentially get yourself some high-end fodder to put into duplicate exchanges, you could also be getting yourself something from these tradable packs. And even if you get nothing good, on average, we've been making around 4,000 coins per run through. So if you did 25 Team of the Week player picks throughout the week, you're netting 100,000 coins minimum each week. So that's pretty easy. So in here, what I do in terms of the requirements, you need 284s. I usually put 284s, and then you can put in 9 81s. And that will get you that 82 rating. What you could do if you wanted to take out 3 of those 81s, put in an 82, and for every 82, you can put in 2 80s. That also works as well. So if you wanted to do that, where you take out maybe 6 cards, you put in 2 82s, and then you put in 4 80s, that would also get you that requirement. Then when it comes to the 83 rated squad, if you have an 85 already in your club, put it in here. I end up doing just 4 83s and then the rest 82s. And that's good to go there. If you're in a position where you're struggling to get the 85s and you have quite a bit of coins, you can also just buy an 85 off the market. I believe they're around 5,000 coins. So in the end, it's not going to be that too big of a deal, especially if that's the only thing stopping you from finishing that over and over is just that 85. So that's going to slowly build you out some more high-end fodder, whether or not you pack Team of Seasons, like I said, from those tradable packs. No big deal. If you get an 86 or above from that Team of the Week, I would start putting it into these exchanges. As you see here, The worst one, which is an 86, because we're not including the 85. 85 should go back into your club for the 83 plus Team of the Week player pick that we just showed you. 86s and above from the Team of the Weeks, I would start putting them into these packs. So you get 11 players here with 4 of them rare for the 86. Here, the 87, you get 19 players, with 6 of those being rare. 88, you get 27 players, 8 rares. And then my favorite, 51 players with 14 rares from the 89. If you end up getting a 90 plus Team of the Week as well, or a 90 plus Team of the Season, you can always chuck them into here too. This is going to give you a lot more cards to then put into player picks, which then you can put into the Team of the Week player pick again. And if you get any golds that are 86 or above as well, chuck those back into the exchanges. And you're going to see very quickly you get yourself a ton of fodder. Now, if you find yourself in a position where you're making a crap ton of player picks and you're not getting walkouts and you're just slowly making the Team of the Week player picks, but besides that, you're not really getting anything, you could start doing this EFL Young Player of the Season. It's currently here for another 24 days. You can do it 3 times. Each player in here is a 90 rated, so automatically could get you the 89 exchange. And all you need is an 83 rated squad, which you should be getting plenty of 83s from what we've showed you so far. And then if you got a crap Team of the Week, which I would consider like an 83 or an 84 from the Team of the Week player pick, instead of spending tens of thousands of coins for this requirement, I'll just chuck it in here along with some of your golds, and boom, you're good to go. Get yourself a 90 rated player, get yourself 50 plus cards in that exchange. You're going to see very quickly how that starts adding up over and over. Not only are you using your untradeable cards to make more and more packs and picks, those untradeable cards are turning into liquid coins as long as you keep doing the Team of the Week player pick over and over and over again. Now, what can you do with those coins? Couple different things. Some people like taking those coins and buying things that are good value. For example, the 87s usually are one of the best values in terms of the amount of golds you get in here. Currently, 87s are 7.2 to 7.5K. So in that range, you could be buying quite a few, especially if you're doing a lot of different Team of the Week player pick run-throughs. You should have quite a few coins and you're selling everything. That's sweet. Silver commons, if you can't get them to sell for 200 coins by now, I would just keep relisting them over and over. Bronze rares and bronze commons, I usually either quick sell those or I just stick them back into my club so I can use them again for the dailies. Gold rares, if a gold rare is 82 or below and not selling, I'll usually just quick sell it and take the coins. But gold commons, usually I can get 400 plus for. And be careful, some cards work for exchanges. It can go for even more, so make sure you guys are checking compare price on a card before you list it. You could have a card that goes for 3 or 4K, sometimes 8K, depending on what Evo might be used for. Now, if you're in a position where we just kind of went over everything there, you're starting to make coins and you don't know what else to do, don't you love here how the menus is starting to lag again? We'll get into how you can get away from these menus later in this video. But essentially, you can start taking those coins. If you want to start buying some of those big promo packs, that is something you can do. We just did the 725K promo pack during Bundesliga. We ended up getting Musiala out of it, who is, I believe, 2.5 million coins right now. And the pack gives you, I believe it was 84 plus times 60 guaranteed. You get 190 plus guaranteed and at least 3 Bundesliga Team of Seasons. We ended up getting, I think, 9 Team of Seasons total out of there. So we ended up getting a ton of fodder from that end, and then a lot of golds that we could then put back into duplicate exchanges. And then those 85s and 84s, I was able to make a crap ton of Team of the Week player picks. And like I said, if you're making a crap ton of Team of the Week player picks, you're going to get coins back. So essentially, I've been opening huge promo packs. Those have been able to make me a crap ton of Team of the Week player picks. I believe I've made about 250 Team of the Week player picks since Team of the Season started. It's been extremely easy to do. Just need to spend time doing that over and over, and you continue to get the coins back, if not more, in some cases. Now, let's say you are running low. What are some easy ways you can get some fodder without having to do too much? There's 2 things I would recommend. Squad battles. This is an interesting one. I don't play squad battles a lot. I don't really care about it. If you finish Silver 2, we'll start with Silver 1. Isn't super hard to do. Gives you a max Team of Season champions of 90. Most likely you'll get an 89 or a 90 here. You can stick it in the duplicate exchange. Very easy. But as you see, one below it, Silver 2, you actually get 2 max to 90s. So the chance that you get 2 cards that you can put into the 89 exchange for not many games needed to get that is extremely easy. You can do that on a weekly basis. But what we also have is some lounge matches. So if you go over to the live section, I believe it is, or no, it's under the seasonal section. If you go to Season 6 Lounge, as you see here, you don't even need to win games. If you play 1, play 3, or play 6 of the Prem, you are getting 89s. Here are 3 89s you can stick in that duplicate exchange. Very easy there. Same with the Bundesliga here. You get 3 89s just for playing those games. Very easy if you're trying to build up fodder, if you're running low. But in general, you probably don't even need that. If you're using our methods that we showed you so far, you should be plenty good with fodder. Another thing too, going back to the promo pack, I mentioned the 725k promo pack. Another way to look at that is instead of doing the 725k promo pack with the coins we were making from the Team of the Week player picks, what you could do instead is we just talked about the price of gold rares for 87 rateds being about 7.2k. You could instead do 100 of these 87 duplicate exchanges. And if you think about that, you're getting 19 cards out of that. If you do 100, you have 1,900 cards. You stick that into the 80 plus player pick, you're well over 300 plus 80 plus player picks, which if you think about that, you're probably going to get at least a few team of seasons from there. Probably going to get something really good along the way. You're going to be able to craft a lot more SBCs, duplicate exchanges. It just keeps going over and over and over. Now, I have people ask me all the time, what is kind of the goal after you start building out unlimited packs? Can you use some of this fodder in terms of crafting icon SBCs, some of the icon picks? If there's a player that has a team of season that you really want to craft, can you start using some of this fodder to do that? My answer is it kind of depends. For me, I really don't want to craft a lot of these guys. I don't necessarily see the need to, especially since I have a lot of Evos for my favorite team, Sunderland. But if you wanted to do it where every 90 plus you packs, let's say you pack a team of season, it's a 90 plus, it's not the best in the world, but it doesn't make sense to you to put it into an 89 exchange, because you could put an 89 in there without having to waste the higher ratings. You could keep those higher ratings and slowly put together these squads. A lot of these players are out for a decent amount of time. Unless it's coming towards the end of it and you need to rush, I would say just slowly get these done throughout the course of the week, 2 weeks, however amount of time it takes to do that SBC. You should have no problem whatsoever. Now, outside of that, what are some ways we can now speed up this process? I, to be honest, cannot stand being on console. As you saw already in this video recording, it lags like crazy. Instead, I've been spending a lot of time on the web app and companion app. This is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to switch over real quick. In terms of doing the web app, there's some ways you can speed the process up. I'm going to link you a video in the description for a Paletools video, which I don't know if you guys have heard of Paletools. Essentially what this does is you can use it on the web app and companion app. I believe you can use it on the companion app. I think that's only Android, but for sure on the web app, it essentially gives you access to tools that can speed up your pack openings, make you player picks really quickly. But there is a chance that EA could take action on your account, potentially get you banned. So I haven't seen anyone get banned just by using this for the pack section of it, but there's always a risk. I don't really want to promote this too much because, again, it's something that could get you banned. Will it? Probably not. But dude, so quickly, I just open a pack here. I can send stuff to my club if I have duplicates. Look how quickly this takes me to put into a player pick. I go to there. Boom. I can hit one button to put my duplicates in. And I can put my other cards in with another button. Like I said, I'm not going to show you kind of the ins and outs of Paletools. I'm going to link a video to a guy who kind of addresses these sort of things. But if you're someone who's already making unlimited packs on the menus, you're making more packs than you know what to do with, this is going to be a way of you kind of saving yourself a crap ton of time, being able to spam a bunch of player picks, spam a bunch of packs, and then hopefully get to those bigger promo packs with the coins that you can open over and over again. So hopefully that was useful. If you guys have any more questions on something you don't understand, let me know. I can tell you in the comments, or we can make another video or go over it on stream. If you guys have any methods you're doing yourself that you think are better or you're enjoying doing, feel free to drop them in the comments too. We're all here to help each other. But yeah, that's essentially my grind I've been doing for the past few weeks. I'm going to continue to do that over and over. I think the first part of the video is pretty simple stuff in terms of daily things you could do to get yourself easy fodder. Obviously, playing games, you can earn packs, yada yada. But in terms of just doing the menus content, there's plenty of ways to continue to make more content as we go throughout the rest of Team of the Season. So hopefully you hit something big. Hopefully you get what you want. If not, it's an endless pack simulator. If EA can't get your money, they're going to get your time, and they're doing a pretty good job of that right now. So we'll catch you later. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.